it together. Ready? Let's do it. We will go. We will go. We will go. We will go home. Someone started the fire to boil the herbs and the bath water. And when the battle was done, to make the porters cook the evening food so that all of us can still be in love. Because of love, I forgot my slippers. Love is like the fire we light at dawn to do everything at home. We leave it throughout the day to make ash. In the evening, we blow all of it out so we can cook the evening meal. And so someone started the fire. When all the meal was cooked, everybody had eaten. They left the plates unkempt. Somebody has to wash them. So please carry your seat from PaGya when you're going. Help us to tear this down. Because it took one man to pat the jar. It took another to help cook the food. When all of us have eaten our fill, how else can we serve our host? And so I say that when you call your neighbors to the dance, the music had better be good. My neighbor, when you are called to the dance, make sure you did not call the dance the music, but your steps are regal enough to meet all of this beautiful rhythm served you from the heart of Africa. And so we will go when tonight is spent. We will go when there are no more conversations to be had. We will go when we have outed our hearts in song, in word, in many business deals, in so many silent conversations, in beautiful friendships forged in the fires of the stage and beyond where you sit. Ago via, like they prided in the drab white halls of their citadels, and they had the churches above, and they had our chants beneath. They could not learn our songs, and so they called them pagan. But it is all right. Let us pay the gun to keep silent in Africa, for power does not reside in the barrels of a gun. Power lies in your tongue, and power lies in your grey, and power lies in all the beautiful words that we will dare to shoot. Shoot at me. I dare you. Cock your gun and shoot me. Right here in the center of a Dinkra Hene. And I will simply say goodbye. Me no be Dinkra. And so many now, so na me di hene. To me to draw and come in. Or from an Asaase. Or Mama Kwenje be wafasi. I wish I could try to call your name in 4 tongues at once, but I did not come to impress you. I simply came to leave you with a simple message. When all our long, short lives are spent, we might all find one beautiful heaven or one big African doom. Doom. So, can you do myself? If it's off, turn it on. Take me to Nigeria. Take me to Nigeria. In a canoe, let us paddle with calabashes. Not because we do not have oars. We want to make a deliberate statement and say, white on black, that is okay. It simply looks like some good chocolate spread on white bread, but black on black, it will be too much burnt toast. We cannot take it, and so learn to treat us with some respect, for we are supposed to be future leaders. It's not our turn to think when you are a leader to be in the future, but you see, it simply says that today we are young. We need to train the future the way to go. When we are older, the future is now youth. It knows how to treat us with some respect, and so our lives also matter. Bring it back home, to the center of the world, where it all began. Welcome to Africa, this place where everybody knows the truth, yet a child is not allowed to tell it. Let me invoke 40 service. You typically do 30. I will only offend you up to 4. They said when a child learns to wash his hands well, then he gets to sit with the elders. What happens to an elder who does not know how to wash his hands? Does he lose his seat at the ranks of the elders? Because even in the rings of the elders, there is an elder. And so what qualifies you to be an elder? Is it your gray or the gray matter? Gray matters indeed. And so children have some firepower. For it took Ntikuma on the day his father Kwekwananse hung his wisdom pot in front of him and tried to climb the tree to tell him, Papa, Ananse in his anger, typical African parent, smashed it. Well, at least all of us got some little wisdom in our heads. And so, black matters, grey matters, and so I say, the beard is the broom with which the elders gather wisdom. The elders rinse their beards in the dew to lose the pigment of youth till it is white. But when you meet an elder who totes no beard, mind you, he might have picked all of life's experiences. We will go when we have fired all of us bullets empty. And so I dare you, my friends, let us burn home. Just for once, I will not stop you. Let us burn home and engrave our names in the ashes. But let us not forget that this is where earth and sea and sky meet to share gossip. And the four winds will blow away all our remnants as a civilization. And all our lives would have been one simple dream. Because I believe that this life is simply long, short, surging spasms of spiritual ecstasy, up to a point sometimes I do not know even all the things that I'm saying. My words are heavy. They say my words are heavy because indeed Africa's dreams are heavy. Africa is heavily pregnant, waiting for moments when she will deliver. When a woman is in labor, she does not rejoice. After she has delivered, she calls for celebration. She does not only call for celebration, but we show up to celebrate her. And so one person started the fire. It has cooked all of the food that we needed, enough to ensure that we have energy to plant the fields for a bumper harvest. By the time next year we count it, I would know how much you put in. I would know how much you took out. For while you sleep, I am the harvester of dreams. For while you sleep, I remain the one who bumped my head against the elephant, and so they say my hair is almost gone. When I bumped my head against the elephant, I killed it and dragged it into the center of town, such that every cheek was filled with meat. And yet, it dared to point at me with the left finger, forgetting that the rest of the four, perfection, pointed back at them. And so Africa keeps going around because we have money to laugh at ourselves. People, it hurts me to think that next year is just a day away. Adicho Awadiafi, when a day meets you, it's indeed a year. And so Happy New Year. Next year, come back to the center. If you forget everything, throw an insult at me. Because even when you have destroyed my name, you will call me Nana, King. And the writer King will say, communion wine from the calabash. I did not come to pour libation. This might be the blood that saves all of us, remains water. Good evening, Africa. We will go. We will go. We will go. We will go home. I can't hear your voice. I will go. Will you go too? Then we will go. We will go. We will go home.
That's Nana Asaase for you.